let's talk about you personally. Did you enjoy being a heel or a babyface more?
It's hard for me to say honestly because I loved being a heel, but I loved performing and being a showman and and you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I loved trying to do it so good that I think people liked it. And maybe it wasn't, I'm sure it wasn't just me. It's Billy, it's X-Pac, it's Hunter and China and all of the above. But I don't know. I don't know. I was trying so hard to be cool and good at it that was I really trying to be a heel?
As you moved into an agent role later in your career, in your
Yeah.
life, in this business that you're on, how did working heel evolve in your mind? Because that's, like you said, you were kind of in an age where it's kind of blurry,
Yeah.
but it started kind of getting back to real baby faces, real heels when
Yeah.
you're becoming an agent.
And I think you kind of I think look, you got to have those lines drawn for sure. I think you still are going to have some talent that are tweeners that can go either way and are good at both being a heel and baby face. And so you're going to have some talent like that. But yeah, I think you need some bad guys. I think you need a bad guy because that the protagonist, the antagonist, you got to have the good and evil, right? And so today, I don't know. Excuse me. To me, I still love a good Jinder Mahal bad guy face, like right out of a movie. You know what I mean? Like he's the bad guy looking, and then he like looks great. He works
Yeah.
and he has nice clothes and looks great dressed up. I don't like him already. I'm jelly because I'm
uh,
jelly.
you kind of hinted on this before and talking about heels nowadays, and now you're just kind of a talent, and we're going to help you figure out where you are at this point in time. But
Yeah.
we talked about the money wise, but nowadays, is it hard to be a heel anymore? Or like you said, is it kind of, let me just find my place where I can thrive right now in this company?
I don't know. Like I think.
Is it
I mean,
easier to be a heel now than when your dad? Let's go broad spectrum there.
yeah, I think it is. Yes,
Okay.
because I think it's much more like Santos Escobar to me is a good heel. Like
Okay.
he's a bad guy,
Yeah.
and he has uh, bad intentions. You know what I mean? And you know that, and he will attack you from behind, and he will backstab you. He will go to any lengths to progress his own career, and that's a bad guy. That's a bad person. You know what I mean? Like that's not the person you want to be. But that's a heel. But he's a good example of a guy he likes to be a heel. He's going to be a heel. You know what I mean? He was good at being a babyface too.
Do you like writing for heels more than baby faces now, or is there a
Oh,
preference?
yeah. No, because I'm a smartass. So my writing is more for the heel that's going to be cool. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's
You just kind of see it as your character perspective
yeah,
would.
yeah. It's kind of like a smart ass that's quick witted. You know what I mean? Like a smart ass that's quick on the draw. And so, yeah, I mean, look, I love writing good stories. I love being a part of, but that's I would imagine it's the same with comedy, and I would imagine it's the same with music. Like collaboration is where it's at. I think
Yeah.
is not being stuck in your own bubble and having other ideas bounced off of you. And so it's weird to say when, oh, well, you write for someone. Well, I may have helped to write some stories. You know what I mean? I may have helped to construct some promos, but really it's a team effort and everybody's doing it and pitching in and chiming in. And so, but that's to me, like the only funner thing I think I would love to do, and I wouldn't love this as much because I think it'd be uncomfortable, but I would love to be in a songwriting room with like some songwriters and see how I would be at
We're all
that.
pitching in,
Yeah, just
collaborating on
all
something.
pit, yeah, on something. It's just so much fun. I've done it before in the past, but none of us were like songwriters. We were just dudes. You know what I mean? Like smoking weed and playing music and writing songs. And so, I mean, it was fun. It was awesome. But I'd love to sit in like a professional writer's room in Nashville and see what these guys and girls see how the process works. You know what I mean? That would be super cool. Because, and I say that because I love sitting in the writers' room at a wrestling event and hearing the collaboration, seeing the ping pong of ideas and where the thing starts and how it ends. And it's never like one person's idea. You know what I mean? It's like this person's had the idea that then spurred this one. That now we're going with this one, and so I don't know. I think it takes a village.